You got put on at 14?
Yep, exactly. I got put on at 14.
So you got jumped in
Yep, put on.
for how many minutes?
Just it was a couple rounds and shit. Yeah.
Okay. And you're saying that your uncles actually did it?
Not my uncles, but the homies. But you know, my uncles, they're like they're supervising and shit like that. That was back then and shit. So
Okay. So getting put on basically means that you get thrown in there with a bunch of dudes who beat you up for a few rounds.
yeah,
I mean,
basically.
is that pretty much it?
Yeah, that's how Cali do. I don't know where everyone else do it, but that's how we do in the city. You can't just walk in. Even I never try to use my dad or my uncle as street credit for mine. Like, oh, let me walk in the nice way. Nah, I just want to be like everyone else. Used to look up to the dudes in my gang and stuff. But
Okay, and you're named after your dad in terms of your street
yeah,
name?
I'm Young Shadow. My dad was Big Shadow.
Ah, okay. Young Shadow, but you didn't use that as your rap name.
Nah, I didn't use it in my rap name.
Okay. So you get put on, and the name of the crew is what?
Asian boys, Asian boys.
Asian Boys. Okay. So was it the Crips at that point when you got put on?
About, yeah. I was confused because we were Crips and the homies were saying we're not, some saying we are. And when you go to jail, it's a whole nother ball game. That's why. And and I was just confused, but yeah, we Crips,
Okay.
we Lokes.
So now you get put on. What starts to change at that point?
The typical gangbanger cycle, I would call that a cycle. One of the homies mentioned to me that the shit we see, because I'm not the youngest homie no more. Now I see younger homies, they go through the same shit we go through. It's a cycle. It's either you're going to survive that cycle or not. You're going to get put on, you can go to jail, you're going to do all the gangbanging bullshit, and just how you want to make it, you know what I'm saying? How you want to, you care about your life, and you want to have a family, have kids, or you don't.
Well, a lot of times when someone gets put on, they get pushed to all the missions that everyone else doesn't want to do. Is that pretty much accurate?
My hood is kind of different. It's like when you get put on, they'll show you the ropes and they'll show you shit, but they're not gonna force you to do anything. Everything you do is upon yourself. Just know, like when it's time to do something, and if you don't, you're gonna be labeled what they call buster, square, nobody, off-brand, and all those names and stuff like that.
Off-brand. I haven't heard that one.
Off-brand. It's
Off-brand.
like you could be a pair of Levi's or you could be a pair of Lee dungarees. Which one you want to be?
You could be Fashion Nova.
You want to be some Balmains or you want to be some Levi's?
Exactly. Okay. So now you're part of this crew, and you're officially part of it.
Yeah.
And you listen to hip hop, and a lot of the gang shit is glamorized.
Right.
But the reality of it is very different. The losses that you take, personally and people around you is dramatic. Like, what do you think was the most serious thing that you went through during that time, like during your teens?
I went through it recently, not like 2000. So I got out of prison 2015. I lost my boy. I got out 2015, like towards the middle. I lost my close boy right here, 2016. And then after 16, I lost him 2017, and they died in the same neighborhood, like 10 feet away from each other, but just different times apart. Those times had me. I'm barely coping with it right now. Keep it real. If it wasn't for music, then I don't know what I would be doing right now. I don't know what I'd be doing. But those probably the toughest time when I lost them too, because they're like my boys, my everyday circle.
Okay, and I'm gonna discuss that in a second. But you said you got out, so you went to jail, I guess, for burglary?
Yeah, I just went for a 459 flock of house, residential burglary, which is very common out here in Southern Cali.
Okay, so you got caught robbing a house.
Robbing a house.
Did you actually get caught robbing it, or afterwards?
I could say this: I'm done with hitting licks. I'm not gonna incriminate myself on camera, but I'm done hitting licks. I don't hit no more licks. I'm doing this music shit. But when I could retire from flocking and say, all the times I robbed the house, I never got caught red-handed. I never got caught police seeing me, woo. I never did. I always mapped it out and planned it out, and I probably hit like 100 licks in my life. No, I'm just playing. No, but I'm saying, when I did get caught though, I got caught for fingerprints, DNA, on accident.
Oh.
I wear gloves, but I was carrying a safe. I can't carry a safe with gloves, so I took the gloves off, carried the safe, had a jewelry box. Tried to throw that motherfucker in the back in the car, and the jewelry box dropped. And I guess they had my prints, and they got me like 9 months later. So I got my strike off that.
Okay. And were you robbing other Cambodian homes, or were you going to other neighborhoods?
Shit, whoever looked good, anyone, whoever got
Okay.
money. That's basically Asians, whatever.
Okay. Well, you know, you see a lot of times in Asian gangs, there's a level of extortion that happens within the community. You know, like where local businesses have to pay protection money and stuff like that. I know on the East Coast that's real big.
Yeah,
Does that happen in Long Beach as well?
that probably do, but I don't know nothing about it because in my era or my generation and section, nobody was extorting nobody. It was just all flocking or dealing, and that's it.
Okay.
A lot of robbing and shit.
So you get caught with the fingerprints. You get locked up for what is it, a year?
Yeah, just a year and some change up.
And you're how old at the time?
When I got caught, I was about like 23.
Okay, you're a little older.
Yeah, I'm a little older, but they caught me for some older, like some shit back then. They've been watching me the whole time, but you know, wait until I hit another one, and then they just finally gave up on me, locked me up on the freeway. They stopped the whole freeway and got me and my girl and shit.
Okay, so then you get locked up in regular prison?
Yeah, regular prison.
Now when you look at the prison population in America, there's really just not a lot of Asians.
It's not. It'll be like 200 Mexicans, 100 blacks, 80 whites, and like 20 Asians. But we stand up for our shit though, you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't take no shit and shit.
Okay, but you are outnumbered.
Yeah, we outnumbered, but if you look into the history, the others, they call us others, we never took no shit. We don't care how deep no one is. Because if we did take shit, think about it, we get picked on every day.
Oh yeah.
And that we can't have that. We rather go all out. Fuck that.
So in prison, do the Asians, you know, the fact that you are affiliated with Crips, do you click up with the Crips, or do the Asians kind of stay to themselves?
The Asians stay to themselves. And it kind of depends where you at. Like if you on a higher level or something, you know what I'm saying, there's level 1 through 4. Like 1 and 2 is lenient. Everyone's lenient and shit in there. You can fuck around how you want to fuck around. 3 and 4, I never got to experience that, luckily. But it's like my bro and all the homies went there. It's like a higher level where the shit get real and shit in there. People got long times.
What do you think was the most serious situation you got into in prison?
A standoff where it was about to be a riot, that's it. There was a couple situations I got DP'd, which mean discipline and stuff like that. You know, where you fuck up, they fuck you up and shit. Like you getting put on again.
By the COs?
Nah, I got fucked up by the homies. By the homies. They told me I was a knucklehead and shit.